440 Craighouse Gardens. This is the bedroom in terms of that's for rent. Probably recommend a bit of clean or certainly a mattress protector. The bathroom would recommend a silicone seal just at the bottom there all the way around, just to prevent any issues, and also just resolve the wires there in terms of maintenance. Just checking with the suction, there is no suction that should hold a bit of paper, but there is just no suction at all. And I would probably recommend that it be tied in, and that's why you're getting a bit of condensation and the mold there and behind the sink as well. Kitchen, so there is a smoke alarm that's installed, and it expires February 2023. For rental, yeah, that's okay. There needs to be one additional one connected, like that one, connected in here, and then another one connected, and they all need to be interlinked in here. Does this fan work?
So we have a fan here.
Okay.
That works.
What about that one?
I never used, I don't know.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. No problem. We'd probably recommend a bit of a silicone seal just behind the kitchen as well. So that's fine. I've left the energy performance certificate. If you're renting it, the second room out, I would recommend that being done. In terms of rental, the other legal requirements are such that, so the energy performance certificate is done. Fire blanket would recommend PAT test and Legionnaires, and then the smoke alarms. You need an EICR smoke alarm in the kitchen and in the living, and a heat alarm in the kitchen. That's the cost for all three. If they're done at the same time, you can have an inventory done if you wish. And then landlord registration is something that would need to be done. We cover the cost for the video walkthrough if you so wish. In terms of letting out, we would probably recommend that the property be let as a whole. You're probably looking at, I mean, these are the sort of rents that are being achieved, 800 to 900 as a whole, with the tenants responsible. And if you're renting out the room, you're probably looking at around 400, 450, including council tax if they're a student, and then not if they're not. The only other things would be the landlord preference form, which is a little bit about you, about the property and how you would want us to manage the property. Maintenance costs, we've got about 110 different companies that do work for us on a monthly basis. And very straightforward, 9% is our full letting and management. If a tenant is already in place, then it's 6% that we charge. And if we're renting it out on a room basis, it's 3% on top of the either the 6 or the 9%, depending on, because we need to deal with the council tax bills, etc., and individual tenancies. So from there, if you do decide to go ahead, these are the main things that I would recommend having done. We then market your property on all of these portals, do accompanied viewings, and then finding the right tenants is really important. and that's why we go through this 8-step referencing process: who the tenants are, requirements, income, how long they're looking to rent for, previous landlords, reference ID, and an overview sent to you along with a quick check, and then they're allowed to view the property, and then we do a credit check on the tenants. Preparation of the property. Tenants move in, would recommend these items being done, and then we do a 1-month visit, either virtual or actual in person, and then reletting of the property. Very straightforward. In terms of, that's a copy of the routine visit. D would be your property manager, main point of contact. If you decide to go ahead, and it's just a case of completing these forms if you decide to go ahead, and returning. The main thing that we can't do is the landlord registration. Just need to make sure that that's been done. Need to complete a self-assessment and ensure that you've got the correct insurance. So hope that helps, and if there's any questions, please don't hesitate to let us know.